finished. We're down with Hard West 2. A Nightmare difficulty had been beaten by your true race. And today we're back to Titan Quest Cursed Shrine Challenge. Alright, so we're back on our... Another channeler, what the heck? I can... What? What's going on here? Okay. Couldn't switch to the character. Yeah, so the Conqueror. Wait, Virus Pilgrim is 15. I saw that Pilgrim was before the Elementalist. After Elementalist. That's something strange going on here. Channeler, a Sorcerer, a Ritualist. Okay, Ritualist. Oh, okay, never mind. Elementalist, that was an Alphabet build. Never mind, Elementalist, it was our Golem Corduella plus Wisp build. Never mind. So the Conqueror, epic difficulty, Cursed Shrine Challenge. Yes, the total death there. It's +1 already because we went to that dungeon, to the new dungeon on epic difficulty very earlier on. Got like smashed by the second wave. I keep saying this. It was mistake. But we finished an epic difficulty today probably. So we have Atlantis and we have Ragnarok to finish. And if we finish it today, which we, like I said, probably will do, we go into all these new dungeons. Well, first I would need to farm the key, right, and then we're gonna go to dungeons. Northern Contract, Troubled Sun, and okay, the Scythe. Got a bunch of quests here. Have we spoke with the king? That's the question. Apparently we did, right? I feel so awkward playing Titan Quest again after actually a week and a half break or something. I think it was a week and a half. But yeah, we started right away. Oh, I forgot we have the mind controller. We definitely have the mind controller here. So yeah, big plans for today in terms of Titan Quest. Finish the epic difficulty. And for legendary difficulty, I was checking out a new breastplate from the Chaos set. And it's look actually nicer. Could be better than my current one. So we need to farm those dungeons for the specific breastplate.
Need more energy.
That's what I think we're gonna do. I'll try to do. Okay. Also, I was running without a filter. Okay, those boys dead. Get my scalene right. Got all of them mind controlled. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Oh my god, all of them mind controlled. Fuck this. I forgot that I hate mind control. It's really, it's still hard to me for me to talk that much because of the summer cold I got on the weekends. Good job, me. But it took like that half the day I was streaming yesterday to recuperate a little bit.
Need more energy.
So feeling more or less alright. Well, I mean, better than I felt before. There's no question about that. Almost slept like okay, except there was an air alarm for like 2 hours in the evening, during the night, from 0:39 to 2 hours to 2 a.m. Don't know what happened during that alarm, so I was checking the news. There's nothing about any explosion except the Kharkov, but Kharkov like constantly get bombarded by Russian rockets. So it's like nothing new there. The Kharkiv and Mykolaiv, the two cities. The Kharkov is like million something. The city with million something population, if not more.
Need more energy.
And according to the news today, they bombarded 5 areas, 5 districts in the city, including the core district. That's every day people dying there. That's a civilian, I mean. Alright, meanwhile we almost clear this area. I just need to grab that the second silver plate here. Yeah, I don't know, is it me or like our cleaning speed like really bad? Well, maybe not really bad, but it's like it felt so slow. Do we have a second plate? Okay, we do. We do. That actually was a third plate we need to grab here. My brain's still sleepy. I mean, I woke up decently early, like, since the war started. Alright. I'm waking up, like, I did change all my, basically, from evening person, from owl person, I became, the morning person. So, especially when I was, like, staying in a village, when you need to wake up, like, really early there. Today, like, when we go into a village, I'm waking up in 3 a.m. Like, 3 a.m., no kidding. Going to bed at 9:30. Getting up, like, 3 a.m.
Big mistake.
So we can work a little bit in the field before it's, like, too hot. But yeah, I mean, physically I did wake up, but mentally, not so. Alright, there's boys here. Yeah, we're cleaning all the areas. Those trolls can deal actually some damage, since we our bleeding resistance is negative. Yeah, bleeding resistance still negative, so I hope we can do better with that armor, the breastplate that is Philax linked in Discord channel. Yes, we do have a Discord, guys. It will be public soon, maybe next week. We're gonna go public with it. For now, there's just a couple of people who have access to it. I trying to feel to put some builds we played before, some information about builds we played before. So far I have information considering our like recent build, right? Elementalist. Got everything as well as like the final version of the build and some steps we took to reach its final version of the build, you know. Um, and also I put in info about other build we played in the past. Well, like recently, past half a year ago. It's our very first Naden build, Channeler, Storm Mastery plus Naden. There is also there at least the final version of the build and some some notes about the playstyle of the build, how it does feel playing it. So we have that on my Discord already. And I'm planning to fill in for about one more build at least before giving links to the public, the invites to the Discord. I mean. So that's the plan. That's the plan for at least putting that in for about one more build during this week, if nothing changed. Okay, no loot here meanwhile. Already like 16 minutes in the game. Nothing looted so far. Well, maybe we gotta get some nice item from the Magic Cauldron quest. I mean, it's always the stuff, right? It's always Magic Stave, but it could be legendary. Mm-hmm. There's a quest item. Did we kill any guys over here? We did. They all perished.
Kill him!
Alright, there's a bunch of people here to clear as well. I mean,
Kill him!
yeah, like this mind control actually getting on my nerves. Like really, to like to efficiently use your to benefit from Aphrodite's favor, the most you need just like a lot of DPS to kill those guys with one shot, right? If you one shot enemies, we came to conclusion they will not be mind controlled. Which is like what I want. But unfortunately, because we invested heavily in the resistances on this character, our DPS like really suck. It's still like the cleaning speed is still acceptable. In fact, okay, so I think my Elementalist build we played before, the pet build, had like better cleaning speed than this guy, than tier 1, technically tier 1 class, which is like Conqueror is. Oh my god, I mind control that thing again. Fuck this, mind control and mind control. Jesus Christ. Also, I hope my microphone sounds alright. Sound alright right now, because apparently, like I checked 3 previous days, and my voice were sounding more or less robotic. I was trying to figure out what's going on, and apparently in my Sonic Studio, the noise suppression feature of the was turning it off for some reason. So I turned it back. Hopefully I'm sound the usual. Hopefully, if not, like, please tell me, guys. I'm gonna ask you the same question a couple of more times today during the stream. Kill elemental, kill it, kill it. Oh, there's a cave, there was a cave. Still need a 2 lupine clothes for lupine necklace quest, obviously. I can't even kill those whatever elementals one hit anymore. Alright, mind controlled successfully. Mind control all of those boys. Good grief. Okay. Mind control him again. Yeah, we're gonna suffer from this mind control to no end. My hope was that the new amulet, the new amulet from the chaos set, will help to replace the Aphrodite's favor, but it wasn't. It was no good. Yeah, I was like greatly disappointed about it. So unfortunately, that's like no go for the amulet. Well, at least I think the breastplate from the chaos set. The chaos set, like I say, it's a new set from those brand new dungeons that came from yeah, the patch before the last one, or the last official patch, rather to say. So yeah, there's this set items in that in those new dungeons, and I think the breastplate from those dungeons are looking quite good for this build. It does have bleeding resistance and decent prison resistance, among other things. And potentially more armor than my current one. In fact, let me actually check it, right? So our current breastplate has 92 piercing, 43 poison, and additional 35 bleeding. Alright. And according to the Sophilax, let me see. That's the one. So yeah, that's not the one. That's okay. This is the one. A new breastplate. It's 95 piercing, which is like 3% more than my current one. 48 bleeding, which is 15% more. 13% more than my current one. 45 elemental resistance. But we're losing. Okay, so um, there's no poison resistance. There's elemental resistance, but no poison resistance. So we're losing 40 something poison resistance. I need to take care about that. It does have had 800 health and chance to avoid projectiles, which I don't have actually chance to avoid projectiles yet. We only have a chance to dodge attacks. Mm-hmm. So that's how it is. There's also like some gloves that giving me +2 to all skills, so maybe I will be able to replace my amulet after all. The Aphrodite amulet, that is. We'll see how this goes. First of all, we need to go and farm it. So we'll be busy here setting quests for maybe another 5 or even 6 hours. We'll see. We'll see. It'll be good to save in the fountain area. And be very good. And give me a lupine close, please. It's like this so slow. I really want to work on a DPS for this guy, like really. I mean, it was just, my current shield is like the damage is not that bad, but it's like still not that good either for like even for epic difficulty. So it will okay. So let's be honest, our DPS will be better when it reaches like legendary for the first 2 or 3 acts. Even if you replace my artifact for something that giving me some resistances, so our DPS still will be okay. Will feel better than our current DPS, but it's just a laughing. Laughable. That's the more correct word. The DPS is laughable at the current moment. Which is to say, like, not good at all. Not satisfied with this. It worked harder, as I said. Yes. Okay, there's like a occasional 4K crits. That's probably from a shield, by the way. My shield have like more DPS, more damage per hit, rather to say, than a sword. Also, half an hour in the game, no loot. The heck? On the bright side, at least we're not getting too much worried about damage reflection playing this guy. Okay, there's the Lupin Claw. I think like we need one more, right? Hopefully we can find it soon. Yeah, no worries about damage reflection. Okay, it's Wolf dead. Everyone dead. Oh no, like we already have Lupin Claws, all of them. Nice, very good, very good. Just need to grab another, the last silver plate, of course. The Magic Cauldron quest. Should be over here. I've been irritated like way more this past week for some reason than usual. I had like a huge headache last week during the lasted for a couple of days, which has like added quite a bit to my irritation. But now this, the mind control, I guess I will be, it will keep in me an edge. Yeah, like I feel like can't tolerate this mind control That much as I was tolerating it the week before the last one. It's already starting getting on my nerves. In any case, going for a Golden Borer next. So Golden Borer dealing some bleeding damage and bleeding resistance, our bleeding resistance in negative numbers so far, so I need to be careful. Also, like, you know, damage reflection is a thing that you also need to be careful around the Golden Borer, like always. Okay, I got those boys. Oh well. Colossus form, 12k crits. He's dead. No challenge at all. No challenge at all, guys.
How dare you kill my boy?
Let's get my quick recovery here, just like in case. Those guys sometimes can deal some damage. If I not mind control all of them, however. Oh, the damage reflection, right? That's the first time I see that guy. Didn't know he even had a damage reflection on him. But we got a blue item from it. So we good overall. I already got Death bonus Hog main. Okay, right, that's the one for a pet build. It does have like a decent health health regen. And some resistances. Not that bad, especially for normal difficulty. Quite a little bit of strength, so it's working like, I guess, like fine for a champion build, right? I think that's how it is. Alright, we good. Let's get the Magic Cauldron. Place your best, guys, if there's actually anyone in chat to do that. But yeah, we probably get in legendary item, right? Not yellow, not yellow.
You have brought me all the play. For years I have been
It
working.
is not legendary either. It's just a blue. Dreamweaver Rod. Useless.
What do you have? A few brave souls.
Yellow here.
A spear? No, human. All I have.
Done with this quest. Let's go and turn in. I'll sell some items, put
Welcome,
other
stranger.
items
Look
to
at our
storage.
shop. My father is the best smith in town. You'll find no
Sold.
sharper blades.
There is a Hollow-Bit Helm. Of course we're keeping that. We're absolutely keeping that. Sold, sold. Sold all everything over here. Piston and bleeding resistance. It's ain't good. Okay, and a blue item over
Come
there.
back soon.
Yes.
So gonna put our loot. 2 items today, right? 2 items in half an hour.
Hard to find the
One
road
of them
in that
from a
cursed
quest, but like
thug.
still sounds promising, is it?
The scarf.
Okay, now the yellow item. That's fine. Moving to another area, like as always here we're doing the Gizel quest after we finish with the Darklands. That's our module of Parandi. For this area, like, I don't know, for a year and a half
Have
already.
you got? Yes, yes, the boat is ready.
Something
but,
like that.
In case you do find some of that liquor, I'd still be interested.
Aye. Well, I can't give you any.
Okay, there's another
Please be
quest for
with
2
us. I would
skill
need to
points.
repair.
Speaking of skill points, okay, we spend everything here. We're more or less build-wise, skill-wise,
Oh,
right?
shut up! No, you shut up!
Skill-wise, we're more or less to finish this build. I would say so. Also now we have Ichthyan's. Will be really good to get some monster frequent from those
A
guys.
scythe. If you think life is...
Here's a scythe quest. My god, this guy's so long for mind control. You need to kill him in case he has like that monster frequent on him. Alright. Okay, no monster frequent so far. Mind control. Somehow need mind control at bear. The other one.
there?
My god, like.
You have lupine claws? Take care.
Okay, got another quest. And let's hunt down for that damage deflection monster frequent. Ichthyan Shell, that's not a damage deflection, right? Reduce purification, a reduction to all requirements could be good. Actually could be decent. I'll take it, I'll take it. So what do we have here? More Ichthyans of course, and some bears. Impudent beasts. I got made enthralled. There's another Ichtyan shell. So we're getting some monster frequent from those boys, but not the monster frequent we want. And another and a Stinger, right? 3 monster frequent so far. So it's not like I can complain that no monster frequent were dropping. Just the correct one were dropping. It's fine, still have a couple of those Ichthyans left. Go kill them all. Oh, we're good. My god, like this DPS is like also getting on my nerves now. Really like taking so long to kill a bunch of Ichthyans. Really? Really, dude? Okay, they all perished at least. Let's get out of here, maybe like miss some Ichthyans here and there, nope. So in the end didn't got any scales, right? The scale armor, whatever it's called. Oh well. Sometimes this happens, like often, that this happens actually often, so no surprise here. I'm gonna grab the Shrine of Thorns, which just could do something in this area. At least half of the monsters here are blood and flesh. Got some monster frequent from those boys. Mind control, mind control. Bloody mind control. And more of the mind control if you didn't enjoy that previous mind control. Like you mentioned, some of those boys potentially have a legendary item on them. Potentially should be some burgers. The undead, got them. Almost all of them. And let's proceed further. I really don't know. Like, we're definitely gonna try to replace the Aphrodites. Maybe like if I combine two pieces of primal the cow's gear, right? So the gloves instead of like the Nectar Lord, but Nectar Lord is also good. It's like 75 poison resistance, right? It's only +1 tool skills, but it's like it's really good. Oh well, in another case, like our resistance, we still over the cap with poison resistance here, even if I like removing the gauntlets. The bleeding resistance suffer, however. So maybe like if I get like +1, +2 troll skills on that as a glowstorm set, I can replace this with something like ancestral torque, and I'm gonna solve my problem with mind control. We also need to look into the battle greaves. Maybe we can get something better than the Athena's one. Yeah, we'll see. But first, like, we need to farm for the gear, like I said before. And before we can farm, we actually need to get to farm. We need to finish Atlantis and the Ragnarok. And after we finish Ragnarok and Atlantis, we're gonna farm a little bit for keys, because I still don't have a keys for Epic Dungeon. And after we farm for a key, we're gonna farm for a set. The Shrine of Mastery. I'm doing absolutely nothing for my build. So all the important skills are already maxed out. I believe so. We also need to sell some potions, at least lower level potions, right, lower tier potions, just to be on the safer side. Okay, almost out of here. Okay, mind controlled. Mind controlled, mind controlled, really? Really? That's ridiculous. I would like, okay, if they like would attack each other, but they most time of the day if they got in mind control, they just like following me and watching me like killing other stuff. Like, look at this slime. That's annoying. It's a trap. Okay, finally dealt with those creatures. Yeah, despite like Aphrodite being so good in terms of stats, that mind control is just for me personally completely negate all the benefit using from using the Aphrodite's necklace. But then again, I can't like remove it right now. I just need it. That +2 at least for +2 to all skills and some stats. But like I say, hopefully we can play around it. Like look at this like Wolverine. He was like doing absolutely nothing during like that 10 seconds he was mind controlled, and then he suddenly decided to chew on someone. Which is like I wouldn't say it was like very effective. Okay, now and because like this guy is mind controlled, we need to waste another 10 seconds or so in order to finish the quest. Ridiculous. On the bright side, we have the way through the level 66 already. Have a couple of side quests to finish as well. To cash in. Alright. Shrine of Mastery. Oh, not the Mastery, Jesus Christ. Frostbite, Frostbite. Also, like, I forgot how much Electrum you getting from this boys. I haven't even checked like how much Electrum we had in my storage here. Was this like X9 here or X8? I should like write it down my Discord channel when I remembered it. So 472, 544. Alright, so it's like 56. It's 7? No, can be. 60, dude, like, it's 64, not 56. 64 is X8, right? 8 by 8. 64? 64. Okay. Times 8, basically. From initial Electrum. And our Electrum, to 152k so far. So already enough to open one epic orb. I believe like last time we played we opened all the Electrum orbs. We opened all of them. So basically from on epic difficulty we had the X4. I'm trying to remember the gain of Electrum X4 or times 4 for Greece Act, and times 6 for Egypt, times 7 for Orient. Yeah. And times 8 for Hades. Wait, so we should be getting like a times 9 here for Ragnarok. Hold it. Unless like I calculated it wrong. I think like I think we definitely were taking so times 4 for Greece Act, and then it jumped by 2, so to times 6 for Egypt. So it should be not times 8, but times 9, 72. Did I like just miscalculate it? 28 plus 34. Oh, like yeah, I missed. It was 72 last time. Yeah. So 72, right? 704 if I kill one of this. 700. Okay, so it's times 9.
You're
Jesus Christ, my math skill. Yeah, it's not actually funny. Like usually, I'm actually doing the math like subconsciously, you know. If you're checking the change in the shop, for example, I'm like never actually calculated the change. It's like all going like a subconscious level. So those guys are giving me 6200 electrum and a blue item, nice. A blue item was the Nersus armbands. Not that bad, not that great either. Like physical resistance via poison, some health regeneration, minus recharge, and skill in nature and earth mastery for intelligent build.
You're
Oh, like another blue item, okay, that's a full one today in less than an hour. It's getting good. Let's clear this area and check out what kind of item it is. Alright. So a little bit of a trap. So another item is a Berserker Mantle, also kinda common item to drop, more or less. It does have defensive ability and total speed, and a huge chance to dodge and avoid projectiles, dodge attack and avoid projectiles. Also like almost like no resistances. By no resistances I mean like no resistances at all. It's okay, so it's giving you an actual negative bleeding resistance, -9 bleeding resistance. So I wouldn't say it's good. It's still playable on normal difficulty. It's level 47, however, quite hard to fit on normal difficulty. It's like the very end of the normal difficulty. Well, I wouldn't play it with this on. The bleeding resistance is the most unimportant resistance, right? Like, let's be honest. There's a lot of bleeding enemies dealing bleeding damage, but judging from my experience, following my experience, we're running a lot of my characters with like a -80 and -60 bleeding resistance. So legendary difficulty, we still were able to avoid a lot of those bleeding attacks. There was a Dragon Hunter, however. I think the Dragon Hunter died a couple of times to bleeding damage. The Dragon Hunter or some other class before him. Yeah, those witches in Ragnarok, you know, the giant witches. They have bleeding attack and aggro a couple of them, and died actually to the bleeding damage. So that did happen. Okay, tablet. Rune tablet, don't forget about that. So me dying to bleeding resistance actually happened. But among all other resistances, in my opinion, bleeding is the less important. At least among the primary resistances, right? Like, no questions that vitality resistance is the most important, of course. There's no question about that. Meanwhile, we're done with this area, more or less. Let's get back. Poison resistance also very important, right? Piercing resistance, here you want 80% of that. And it's not always helping. Because archers, like, I don't know, it's just like... even with 80% piercing resistance with archers, especially on legendary difficulty, can do considerable damage. Regardless. Okay, let's craft a Lupe necklace since we're here. If I sold it. 15k bucks.
Can I come with you?
Not that much. Also cleaning this area. There's some elite. And there's someone dropped a blue item here as well. Nice. Nice. Give me more loot. Now's the Dragon Rune, is it? Okay, there's plenty of monster frequent. I like it. Give me a second here, please. Okay. Okay, we're good. Good to go, guys.
Let your sword rest. If you can't eat,
Can check this
human
monster and frequent
down
that I
here.
looted. So the
You
Stinger,
look the worse for wear, Wanderer.
prison
better buy
damage,
some of our
lightning
stock,
damage and
And
strength.
the
Yeah,
fungoids will
selling
get
that.
you.
Okay, we're probably keeping this shield level 15, minus recharge, cold resistance, reduction freeze, and reduction petrification. So this is basically better. This one sold. Elemental and intelligence. Okay, keep in that. Strength armor, less damage, sold. Elemental intelligence. 110, 125, 29 intelligence. So this is basically way better. Same requirements. So this is sold. Okay, so prison, elemental resistance, stun resistance. I think we're just selling this. I don't know about this helmet, however. I choose health, right? Not very important. Elemental poison, poison damage. Maybe I just keep this one. I have plenty of Zeus, however. Sold. There's another blue item we got, Aegis of Atrus. It's not a bad item, however, yeah, level 42, but it's require a lot of strength. Have armor protection, precision, and bleeding resistance, and cold resistance. So it's actually a decent item with a decent defensive ability, 256.
You won't see me digging a hole.
I did use it on a couple of my builds, I believe. Okay, maybe not a couple, maybe one or two. Well, two already made couple, is it? At least on one, let's say that. Did you use it at least on one of the builds? Oh yeah, well, like, good luck killing those guys with your mind control. Good luck with that. Okay, some legendary. Finally. It's actually first legendary today, is it? Got a plenty of like epics. Got to loot. Chicken over here and say this battle bones. Where you thinking you going, Mr. Slime? Let me guess, nowhere. So legendary thing we got is the Security of Order, level 43. Have a magma stride activated on attack, a little bit of fire damage, 56 piercing and 67 bleeding, a chance to dodge and avoid around 10%. It does have given you more points to hunting mastery, so it's actually dexterity grasses. The question is, would you like to use it for your actual dexterity build? That's another question, right? Because most of the dexterity build, especially if there's like marksmanship involved, like you've been benefiting more from the hunter's gear set or the tracker set, if you're talking about legendary. You got all those guys are mind controlled. Okay, grab a loot. Yeah, like we're definitely like losing around 20% of our experience because of the mind control. No kidding. Like look at all of this mind control and not only experience by the time. 20% experience, maybe 10% of our time, because sometimes trying to return or wasting my attacks on my controlled enemies, trying to return back to kill them, stuff like that. Good morning, Rangel. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back, mate. Hopefully you have a good weather there for you. So there was a promise at 37 degree for me yesterday, but it never happened, thankfully. And today we also have like some clouds here, so it's more or less comfortable. I don't even have my window open right now. Well, obviously because I'm a little bit sick. But yeah, it's feeling alright. The Gersop yesterday was saying that the weather will be a little bit cooler for you starting from today. Also hope it's true. Okay, it's cloudy here today as well. Nice, nice. Okay, there's a little bit of area left here to explore. Let's do it. Had also a thunderstorm yesterday. So it wasn't that hard. more or less. At least during the thunderstorm. Can't like completely call the thunderstorm a perfect weather, however. Just can't. Especially like thunderstorm here. Usually that's been the electrical grid will suffer. You know, like in actuality, since I moved to my parents' place, I noticed that we have like less power outage during the rain and thunder. Like every time if you like remember, back in the days, like every time we had some small rain even on my part, there was like a connection problem or um, power outage right away.
Our
I feel like
spears
the
pierced
power
the
grid
head of a
here
man like a head
is
of
better,
cabbage.
at least. So that's like one good news for me.
Thank you.
Okay, so what are we doing? We're doing a Gizzle quest, right?
Yes.
We put in all the new loot here, meanwhile. Give me a sec. This goes here and this goes here. 6 items in less than an hour. Or around the hour, not bad.
Hard to find the road in that cursed fog.
Let's go and slaughter the Gizzle. The cult of the sheep.
Gazel! You need to help me. What is
Nope.
this? What is this?
I'm never gonna help you. Yeah, gonna slaughter. Speaking of the cult of the sheep, right? I was talking a little bit about the game yesterday. I did watch. Alright, I was sick, so I did watch some YouTube and some Conqueror stream. The replay, rather to say, of Conqueror stream. He did finish that he beat. So it's a roguelike game, right? So supposedly have like multiple replays. But he did finish one of his playthrough, rather to say. He's saying that it wasn't hard on even on the hardest difficulty. That's one thing that I took note about. And yeah, running also saying 23 degree at the moment. We have 21 actually, so not a big difference. But yeah, the Korkanish was saying about the Cult of the Lamb was not that difficult. However, he took like half of the game, half of the time playing the game. It took him to manage his base actually instead of like fighting the stuff, which is like wasn't a problem for him, but could be a problem for other people who like expect him to actually fight the stuff. Also another thing that he said that actually I was interested in about the game is Twitch integration. So on paper, Twitch integration for the game sounded very cool, but in reality it just was buggy and wasn't working at all. Okay, I got a ship, need to kill it now. But I hope they're gonna fix it like in half a year or something. So if everything will be good, if we will be still alive here, you know. I'm gonna play the Cult of the Sheep. Gonna get it on discount, maybe. There's another game with a Twitch integration that actually came to discount. It's a tactical game. Expedition Rome. I don't know how good the Twitch integration there. But the game itself has a positive, decently positive reviews. I was interested in it. I mean, we just finished Hard West. I do have that carving for another tactical game, honestly. The Hard West apparently wasn't
Amazing door.
too hard for me.
Get in.
It wasn't too hard.
Ooh, all this wasn't exactly.
Alright.
Oddhield wrote, "Thank you, my friend."
Like Negerstop yesterday say we beat the game with finished the last mission with like 3 people basically. Because a couple of 2 people before we started it was 5 people and a couple of them died in the process. And I didn't reload. Yeah, I finished the Hard West yesterday. 41 hour to beat the Nightmare difficulty. More given or taken. I did miss 1 card and probably from side objective I never done, and I also missed didn't found the Joker card for that 5 of the kind combination.
Ha! I have once trespassed. I see you've had no meat.
Oh, you again.
Yeah, I mean we're playing today Titan Quest, so it's like potentially doing so because we finish that's all superior potions. Because
Don't
we
get
finish
lost
the
around
previous
here.
game, right? There's, I mean, the moment I finish the Hard West, right? So yesterday, usually there is a new discount starting from Monday, right? New Steam discount, and there's a couple of games, tactical games that came on discount right away. The Gears Tactic. The Gears Tactics huge discount, and huge discount for oh, almost ended myself. What it's called? The Phantom Doctrine. It's like another tactical game. I don't know, like somehow I left unsatisfied about my the length of Hard West. On one side, it took me 41 hours to beat it, but on the other side, it felt like the game was short. Especially the last act had like maybe 5 missions. So not completely satisfy my caravan for tactical adventures. Meanwhile, keep watching of my incoming damage from those magical creatures, and it doesn't look like we're getting that much of damage deflection here, which is good. So Wrangle Gears is really good at the start, then it just started to repeat the map way too often. I did watch like the Gears Tactic on a release date. You know, like honestly, it did feel like it was repeating one thing all over and over. And it's not like about the map design or something, but the gameplay in general. I still like was interested in the game, so. Alright, meanwhile, getting to Asgard here. It's probably will be the worst area for this build so far. Like, did you see what happened with the snake? She went out of mind control and she was just staying nearby, like doing nothing. And my pets weren't attacking her either, other mind controlled enemies. Yeah, this mind control is so weird. Yeah, Rango saying there's a lot of repetition Gears Tactic. Speaking of the snakes, had like another bloody encounter with a snake. The bloody encounter for her. So I was working on a field, in Saturday, and you know, like I'm noticed like there was some cat, like the wild cat or something, or maybe like a neighboring cat, running through my potato field, and I was gathering the tomatoes. Was like hoarding tomatoes back to home. I was like, oh, there was a cat, apparently a cat, and I stopped for a couple of seconds there, and I saw that the viper slithering in the potato, like, and I would need to harvest the potato like next week, a week after the next one already, and it was slithering through the potato. Like, I mean, my region, this region I'm staying it always had like a lot of snakes, but they usually been like, you know, when I was a kid, you can find the snakes in some like in the mountains. If you went to the mountains, so you need to look for the stones. They usually like resting on stones or like some um, sand areas near the lake, for example. But like never like I heard about like snake on an actual finding the snake in the fields. There was a couple of like things when a snake bit in the cows or stamping. Um, that did happen in the past. Anyway, like I found the snake, was pursuing it like a hero. I mean, that's the fucking viper. You need to kill them right away because next season there will be like more vipers. And I was slithering through my like through the fields right away, and she like bloody hit herself in under the leaves. Uh, there was like near the potato we had the beans, and she like um, coiled herself around her, like became this like it was like half a meter viper. But when she coiled herself, she was like a very small like area to surface. I mean, composition. I really had to notice, and she like hidden behind the leaves. I barely found her. Like imagine if I just gathering the potato or something and got beaten. The thing is, like back in the days when I was a kid, I know there was like some antidotes and something in a local hospital, so we don't even need to go to that city. Just like 7 kilometers from my home, can walk there on the bicycles, like 20 minutes at max. Then you can get like some antidotes like right away. So with the current war and situation, I don't even know. First of all, there's no hospital anymore in the village. You need to go to the city. And second of all, there is no guarantee of any antidotes in the city even. Because I know, like, even a couple of years ago, when this current government came to rule, we have a problem with basic medicines. And even like people who got some region didn't have the antidotes, and not only about snakes, the medicine from like very common disease. Right, if someone got bitten by like some rabbit animal, some region just didn't have the right medicine to treat the rabies. And you would like need to either like get it from some abroad. As like literally it was 2 years ago, but like I imagine situation right now is even worse. So like very dangerous. Yeah, Wrangler, we don't have snakes around here. There's like snakes, but not common at all. Yeah, I mean, the snake's not my favorite type of animal. Or like, well, it's not. Well, it's animal, right? Reptile. You have a bunch of lizards, like living in my yard. There's like some stony surfaces. Uh, we were using like for construction long time ago. My grandparents were using, and now like there's a lot of lizards there. So I'm okay with lizards, but the snakes, like I don't know, it's just like back like I said back when I was a kid, there was a lot of snakes as well, but they weren't very common like near the people homes, right? You need, like I said, you need to be careful of going to forests or to the mountains. Stuff like that. But not on your fields. We had like a lot of hedgehogs, you know, who like hunting the snakes. But somehow they're doing the poorer job, because this is like a second snake I killed during this year already.
Great feast yesterday.
Alright, yeah, like our cleaning speed here drastically decreased. Maybe again, not drastically. Yeah, going back to Titan Quest. But it doesn't feel like that fast. On the bright side, we're not getting a damage reflection. Not that much of it. So imagine we get from through the outskirts. Not as fast as I was planning to, but decently fast.
Stop the intruder!
You again, here?
This guy is gonna die. Actually faster than usual. Got them.
Stop the intruder!
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just like remember that I was like also speaking of snakes, right? I got assaulted by the moss in the spring, right? I actually did recall the story, right, on stream, and it did happen like not that particularly far from my home, and now those like snake situation. But on the other side, like there's like quite a few people like living in a village. Like 10 years or something, like when my grandmother died, there was like way less people there. So like there's the new people who bought the homes, new families even, like with the children. You would think that because like there's more people, there'll be like less wild animals around, but it's actually not true. Well, being like literally like 100 meters living near the forest, not helping with animal situation. I have like my own project here, like growing watermelons. So I grew in watermelons on part of the field, and I was like I tried to play it smart and surrounded it with like the watermelons with a line of corn, you know, like so. Trying to hit them from animals, but apparently yesterday, this weekend, I was checking on my watermelons and half of them were already eaten, and I didn't know like what it ate them. Like it could be some wild goats actually, because the cornfield itself. Well, not exactly cornfield, but that corns that were surrounding the watermelons were also eaten meticulously by something. So I think I think that surrounded that watermelon patch of the land with the corn was a mistake. So I suspect that the corn is actually itself attracted animals. I really don't know about this like harvest.
We are at your side.
It was raining here. I heard the news in Europe there's like there were quite a few rains, and it's hard on agriculture because of that, since a lot of rivers dried out, and yeah, like 50% or something of agriculture lands didn't have like enough water for producing the produce. Here in Ukraine there was bloody rains. For the past 3 weeks there were rains, and rains. So I did harvest the onion this week, and most of it is actually already rotten because of rains. And I don't know, like my tomatoes also weren't feeling good. Because of high concentration of water. Yeah, and the hosepipe ban at the moment. Yeah, yeah, I heard about that. Like actually, so I was complaining about rain and you know, like listening the news, and then it's actually okay. So the news about the dry weather in Europe that happened on our TV. They happen like just during the weekends. I was like, okay, really? There's like no rain. And yeah, here there was a ban of.
Taste my axe.
The horse pipe, like not only, right? They're trying to decrease the consumption of water overall.
Not enough energy.
I am Woden's shield.
There's someone was there with energy
We
leech.
are at your side.
My god, she cannot attack in that stupid harpy, come on. Okay, good here. So in the other hand, I did mention it yesterday, I believe. Yeah, around I live near 3 reservoirs, and they are extremely low. The lowest I have ever seen them. Also, like so, despite the many rains we had during these 3 weeks, I checked the water in our main river Dnipro. I was fishing as well. So compared to like months ago, despite it being raining so hard, the water actually lower than it was. Not that much, like around maybe a couple centimeters, 2, 3 centimeters, maybe even 5. Not that noticeable, but it's actually, despite the rains, is the water level lowered. Other thing is like when it's raining here, potentially because of that our ecology situation worsening because of like, well, constantly military actions. You see some like white substance after the rain on the asphalt, on in the rain pools, like some oily white substance. And don't feel like that's a good news. Nobody talking about ecology here, like most of the time. I mean, there's like more important stuff that can kill you right away, like missiles and you know the mines. So those areas that were freed, the northern areas of Ukraine that were freed from Russian terrorists. There's a lot of mines left there. The Russian terrorists were like specifically putting the mines in like everywhere, so to kill as much as possible civilians. And you hear a report about like people blowing up on the mines, like in their gardens, for example. He went like to dig some potato or something, dig a mine, anti-personal mine, and blow up or some stuff. People just can't go to forest because they just like mines over the mines are everywhere. So that's the stuff like that killing you right away. A couple of days ago there was news about 3 people dying. They tried to swim in the sea, and they blow up a Russian mine that got to the shore by because it was stormy weather day before that or something. Like 3 people right away. So yeah, like nobody talking about ecology most of the time, but the situation is really dire. So many like the fuel stations were blown up.
I am Woden's shield.
But the biggest concern that we have right now is like the terrorists in nuclear power station. That so apparently they the bloody idiots mined the area and infrastructure and the area inside the nuclear station. And there was the general who was responsible for defense of the nuclear station. He say that if the command give us the order, you should be like do it with honor and like blow up the station, because either we get we will have the station for Russia or nobody have it. like nuclear explosion, that will be disaster not only for Ukraine. And they actually currently they shell in the station as well. So the radiation leakage is there's a dangerous radiation leakage just from them shelling nearby the station. Like I don't know, it's worried a lot of people here in Ukraine. And you know, like we can't respond. Like they shell in, they using the stations from a military base, and because they mine it, all the facilities and stuff, we just can't like respond and free it normal way. There's a decent chance they just blow up everything, because those idiots don't know a thing about radiation. It's like the common story is well, the common knowledge here in about radiation in Ukraine. It's not a lot of Russian never heard about like radiation back. I mean, they have their education is like something from a middle not even middle 20s of last century. It's more like of yeah, in any case, when the Russians occupied the Chernobyl the Chernobyl nuclear power station this year, the command gives them an order to create a defensive line around the station, and they went to the radioactive forest, and dig up their defensive lines there. A lot of them got like a radioactive sickness because of that, and that's why like they there was a panic because they didn't understand what's going on. They just dig some radioactive earth and got like almost lethal dose of radiation. I was like, oh, what's happening? Like, why are we getting bolt all of a sudden and stuff? So they retreated from that area in haste. But like they didn't learn a lesson. They think if like if a nuclear explosion happens on like in Ukraine one of Ukrainian nuclear power plants, so they didn't touch Russia. And it's like the largest nuclear power station in Eastern Europe. Yeah, 1986.
God will never fall.
That's when the Chernobyl blew up, is it? I mean, I meant like to say the education of Russians is in most part is something from Middle Ages, you know, like no kidding. But yeah, the most worrisome thing that the international society doing like nothing to like, you know, de-escalate the situation around nuclear power plant. Like there's some concern. There's like profile organization, right, who are responsible for nuclear security. I don't know like how it's translated to English, the name of organization, right? And it's doing like absolutely nothing. Basically, the terrorists, the military personnel, occupied the nuclear power station of other country, have make it a military base out of it, have shelling it, mined it, and put some ammunition for rockets and stuff, holding that ammunition directly on the nuclear
Here,
power
hero, I'm
station.
in here.
An organization who's supposed to respond to all of those kind of threats, like doing absolutely nothing. They want to visit the station or something, but Russia not allowing them. Like really, but do something about that. They're not allowing them. Like there's other political and economical things that they can influence, right? The government of other
You
countries
really
can.
we can talk later.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, okay. What you gonna do if that's like blow up? And the radioactive dust will be all over the Europe. Like I'm really disappointed about all of this. The especially United Nations organization. Like honestly, in my opinion, and probably in a lot of Ukrainians have the same opinion, that the United Nations should be like disbanded all a long time ago, like long time ago.
Oh, I'd hoped you give my regards, you fool.
So many wars happened since the United Nations was established, and they done absolutely nothing about them. And this the current war in Ukraine. Yeah, like the Russian veto the decision. Wow, sure. The Russian has like the veto, the right of veto on killing people, right? So the basically what I'm saying, they have the right to kill someone, and veto decision of other organizations who are supposed to prevent from this to happening. That's make like no sense.
No need to stand back. Sabotage.
Okay, we have sabotage. We have like plenty of quests I haven't like finished yet. The Northern contract, the Tribal Sun. Okay, let's do it before I like forgot about them completely. Alright, so going to Corinth, turning that Northern contract quest. Gonna get level up soon.
Traveros. The best storage for our hero.
The Ebony Globe. It goes over here.
It's an honor.
Let's actually put some items into storage.
Finally, the market is busy again.
We have
Almost
the
too
Fate
busy.
Sword
It got
meanwhile.
nearly rammed into
Do
my
some
stock. Can you
damage,
believe it?
not a good one. Not a good one. Physical resistance, chance to avoid projectiles and stuff. So we got meanwhile the Himal Decapitator with first and damage and chance to bonus damage, but not a very good one. Weapon, I mean. Got a Bristleback helmet, prison bleeding and cold resistance, and 110 strength, which could be actually okay on normal difficulty. Give you a frenzy skill for more bleeding damage. It's actually could be okay on normal. This was selling, this was selling, we're selling. All of this. Sold, 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 and sold.
Yes, bye.
Yeah, nuclear power plant taken by an enemy, Randall saying, would be very hard to take back without something terrible happening. Like you say, they would rather blow it up, start melt down, than give it back.
Hello! What a great day!
Yeah, I mean, we're basically dealing here with the terrorism, with the nuclear terrorism, and with the terrorist state, which is Russia is in its current, with its current government.
Try some of my dried grapes.
So, like, normally, if any war happens, there will be like no normal country will ever like start a war to begin with. No normal country's army will never like go and try to take a nuclear power station for themselves and use it for like for storing ammunition there. Like, you know, like ignorance is a bliss for Russia in that case. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. We're good. But it's like it just. I do feel that the organization who are responsible for security of the global organization, should have like more active position in order to demilitarize the station at least, right? It's like very responsible. Those guys are under mind control. On the other hand, we have like another global organization, which a lot of Ukrainians have questions about. It's Red Cross. Not only it was helping like Russians to deport Ukrainians to Russia, and was helping with the filtration filtration camps, right? At least the Russian branch of the Red Cross. There was also like the International Red Cross was like one of the organizations who guaranteed that Ukrainian soldiers who left Mariupol will be safe. And then a couple of weeks ago, 50 over the 50 soldiers, the prisoners of war were killed in Russian terrorist attack. Instigated a terrorist attack. They went trying to blame Ukraine for like shelling the prison where those prisoners of war were holding, which is like Ukrainian never gonna do that. All right. We have a lot of other targets to shell, not like some prison to begin with. So yeah, they just went and blew up the soldiers, kill a lot, injured another bunch. And what Red Cross saying? Oh, like, you know, guys, we didn't actually promise you that it will guarantee their safety or something. And you know, Russians just not giving us access to where those guys are holding or something. Stuff like that. So like basically all those global organizations, Red Cross, United Nations, the Nuclear Power Plant Organization, whatever it's called, they were like absolutely inefficient in dealing in global crises like this, like a war. However, a lot of the countries paying them, especially when it's come to Red Cross, a lot of taxes are going to keep these organizations, which is like another question. Speaking of the taxpayers' money, you know, like there's a big news organization in Europe called Euronews, I believe. So apparently, a lot of the budget coming from government sponsorship or like government money that's like paying for it. It's the largest like news organization in Europe, larger than BBC, if you like compare to the Britain. And it was it is not it was it's currently it's still translated some Russian propaganda still. It's taking the news from Russian propaganda channels and showing it like a real news to worldwide, to the whole Europe.
Now you die. Impossible.
Yeah, there's a boss fight by the way. So that's like also very concerning. Yeah, if it's a government run news channel, they will show that kind of shit. I'm not sure, okay, so like, about government run, but yeah, most of the funds coming from the government, if I understand correctly. So basically, so we can understand what is like Russian news. Not only is a bunch of propaganda, like the biolaboratories in Ukraine, they started a war because of it, and stuff like that, right? It's also like every single piece of the news is basically a lie. There's no such things as a journalist back in Russia. They're basically saying what they want.
A human.
And
Thank you, warrior.
And that's called the news. And then like some respectable worldwide organization taking those reports and translating them to English and showing them to that hundred of millions audience and saying, yeah, like the Russian news like reported that happened and that happened and that happened. Like, sure. But they're not saying if that's like true or not. They're actually saying that's happened, right? So then they're checking if this actually happened or not. They're just showing it like as the facts from Russian propaganda. And they covering is it's like covering all of this propaganda, saying this because of the journalism, the free journalists, right? They have a right to show it, Like they should be like diverse opinions, right? They should like show diverse opinions. Shit like that. Yeah, Rangel, this is why any like I don't any mainstream news is like all about 100% bullshit. It's only what I want to us to hear. At least it's better than in China. The China completely showing Russian news about the whole situation that's happening. All the news is like basically translated Russian news. Not basically, but de facto. But then again, like the China is like friendly authoritarian country. Friendly to Russia, I mean. I mean, it's really hard to get your source of news. At least it was a long time ago, like long before the war happened, long time ago. Well, it feels like it's a long time ago. Here in Ukraine, there was also a lot of propaganda channels and stuff like that. A lot of channels that were belongs to another politician, one or another politician, or um, um, you know, some wealthy person trying to pursue his political goals. You can see it distinctly on one channel or another, where he's just like talking about some political problems or political solutions or or laws that one party or another were going for. But yeah, we got like way better about news. First of all, there's like even any like newsmakers, every newsmakers that trying to show any news, they keep like repeating one thing before like you're starting to believe any this news or another. Check if it's like came out from trusted source. Check out if like um there's a lot of steps to make, like to sure if the news is really happen or not. Like don't basically don't trust any sources you like never heard the news from. Don't trust like some persons you never communicated before, stuff like that. Like if you like reading news on Twitter, for example, or any social media, there's like a lot of have been done about the information security here in Ukraine, but still there's like some news here and there, especially when it's happening like right after like some explosions, right after the missile strikes. There's still some news here and there that even official channels could tell us about, and then saying, "Oh, you know, that's actually that's not what happened in a few hours. We use untrusted source or something, or went and used a rumor mill or trusted some kind of rumor mill, and that was like incorrect." That's still happening here. At least they're moving in some direction here. But still, they're not showing everything. They're definitely not showing everything. First of all, like because of the war, you can show like every consequences of like missile strike, so not to correct enemy fire, you know, stuff like that. We're also like not talking about our military loss for obvious reasons. There were a couple of there are a couple of messages about our military loss from the president himself. When the summer started, we were losing, and during the first months of the summer and spring, we were losing from 100 to 20 people dead every day. And there was another update about our losses just recently, a couple of weeks ago, that is saying since we got like better artillery systems from our partners from USA and United Kingdom, the losses were minimized, and we have like 20-30 people dead per day. But it's like way lower than it was before. But yeah, those kind of news you're not gonna hear often on a TV. Alright, before anything, we're gonna go for a side quest first. Should we turn in all the side quests? I forgot about Troubled Zone. Troubled Sun. My god, mind control, I almost kill it. Oh, no, but not exactly. Come on, kill it. That guy's still mind control. Thugs is mind control. I really hate it. Let's rise banner of light. It just like got destroyed right away. How about Colossus form? The Colossus form without banner of light, like not doing that much. There's a couple of rules here. Give me a second, please. Hold it, guys. I think there's something going on here. Or not? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, anyway. Side quest done. There's a giant with like 1% of the health left here. It's potential some not potentially, it was mind controlled before. Oh, okay, another one mind controlled. There's not even supposed to be a giant here. So okay, so he was like mind controlled before, right? Hello, Peacecraft. Welcome, welcome, mate. And also bloody mind control. Oh my god, like, can I finish those giants or not? Alright. This is ridiculous. Also, speaking of ridiculous, well, maybe not ridiculous, but we actually got to level up. I got to level up and I forgot to put my points into it. So let's try to do that. After we deal with the giants, of course. But to deal with the giants, we need to wait until they The mind control expired. Fuck. Oh my god, I got mind control him again. I can like just went and do a skill check, right, to level up, because I feel if some enemy after mind control ended damaging me. Hate this. By the way, guys, we still like probably not playing with Breaker today. I feel more or less alright to play like something chilly as Titan Quest, but with Breaker too much stress for me. Feeling better from my summer cold. Well, better than yesterday. Not sure for how long, because I already feeling like my temperature is actually rising. Despite like only streaming for 2 hours here. But I really want to play the Elder Rings as well today. Got a report from Neganstrop yesterday about his success.
What am I doing here? What does it look like? I bet you didn't know that we Verger are respected for
So I
our
want to
craft
play a
in
little bit
9
of
realms. We
Elder
found a
Rings
way to
myself.
travel anywhere and don't get squashed.
Hello, Dosifilax. Welcome, welcome. Okay, you know, like, let's go and level up actually. So back to like Galberg, turn that Troubled Sun quest and spend my 5 points, 5 skill points. Here we go.
Thank you so. I want to hold him here.
Got some yellow item from him.
Welcome to the Nimitan strain. Bring peace
Not
to the
that
land
important.
of Morgon.
Okay, yeah, 5 skill points. I already have everything I wanted here. I believe Defense Mastery also. Last time we got the Pulverized, Disable, and Shield Smash. Max it out. So like consecutive blow. I probably it's defensive reaction, you know. Probably defensive reaction. So every time I get like adrenaline, I get like more physical damage and total speed. Total speed will be okay for me. So okay, defensive reaction, maybe like more minus recharge for adrenaline and longer duration for adrenaline. Let's do that. Ah, we good, we good. Okay, just a little bit left for Ragnarok deal. So we go in Atlantis as well. Atlantis, and then probably some farm for the keys, which I want to get. We're actually gonna try to farm the keys on for the suitor, right? So we're gonna kill the suitor a couple of hundred of times today, potentially. Yeah, I want those keys to the dungeons. So in retrospect, I mean to say that we here for a longer Titan quest today, maybe 5 or 6 hours. Right, we're already like 2 hours on in Ragnarok only. That'll be like another 2 hours, probably an hour and a half for Atlantis, and maybe another like 40 minutes, half an hour for to finish Ragnarok. I really want the breastplate and maybe the gloves from the Chaos set, right? The new set from those dungeons. I was checking it today again. Thanks to Sophilax for the screenshot on the Discord. So I did check it. And I think it's, yeah, not a thing, guys. It's definitely better than my current breastplate, apart from poison resistance. But we're already like over the maximum on poison resistance. It probably will be still okay and legendary. So I wanted breastplate specifically, the strength version. It is. Randall how long? About like 6-5 hours. You know, like back in the days you were streaming Titan Quest for 8. 6-5 hours, that was like normal stream for Titan Quest. Okay, maybe we'll be doing like we will do it actually only Ragnarok today in some farming, because my throat already like feeling unwell. Talking only for like 2 hours, so maybe we'll do that, take a break and play some Elder Ring. We'll see how that's gonna go. I'm not playing, definitely not playing Real Breaker today. So Real Breaker potentially tomorrow. Potentially, if we get in better. The thing is, like today in the morning, I was feeling like more or less okay. There was like some yeah, my throat was feeling like not really that good, but I was like able to talk alright, you know. But now, like after streaming for 2 hours, I feeling like my body temperature raised. Feeling I actually have a temperature here. It's getting gradually also harder to talk. My throat hurting a little bit more with every hour. Yeah, getting sick during the summer always suck. Like, you know, like, and I got sick probably because, okay, so the huge factor was because I drank the cold water after after sweating a lot, working in the fields. The thing is, like, I always were like very careful around the water because around the cold water or drinking something cold, like always. But since like war started, I became like more reckless, I guess. Especially was emboldened by like previous weeks when I drink also quite a bit of cold water, and everything was fine. I was like, yeah, you know, like everything will be fine, forgetting that. I was always like susceptible to getting sick by drinking something cold or eating something cold. And another factor, big factor, that I actually slept during the midday in quite a cold place. So it's taking together they take a toll on my immune system. Yeah, like back in the days when I was staying in a village with my grandparents, when I was like in a middle school, like I would guarantee get like one one summer cold each season, like guarantee. And sometimes couple of heat strokes as well. About the heat stroke, you know, like I have quite a bit of hair back in the days, but I was refusing to wear any hats, you know, during the summer, because I was prone, for some reason I was prone to think that if I gonna wear the hat, I'll become a bald. My hair um, will fall out and I will be bald. So I wasn't wearing any hats. You know, like I'm still got bald very early. So I think I was mistaken in my young self assumptions. But nonetheless, like not wearing a hat like was giving me those heat strokes all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but you know. Yeah, look where that got you. Exactly, exactly. So yeah, not wearing a hat, it just was a bad decision on my part. Alright, we're finally done with this area, meanwhile. Like, with this cleaning speed, I don't think I have like any character that was like so slow in cleaning the stuff since like ever.
Welcome back, mid-sized person.
I just fell all of this.
We come from Emir, not the gods.
Oh my god, where's my personal portal? Really? Oh, okay, hold it. Never mind. Don't need a personal portal, I can teleport on a fountain. Yeah, I should have put a personal portal over here, but I didn't. What a fool. The good thing I still can teleport in the fountain. Since like the Eternal Embers update. And I also question how good we'll be against the doppelgangers, right? Since this character actually have some negative physical resistances, right? When we spin in our onslaught, we have -7 physical resistance, but usually slower. And since like this build is about the physical damage, our doppelganger will deal a physical damage. Like stupid snakes die. So that's a question. I mean, I don't think the doppelganger will kill us, but how much damage you can deal, that's the question. How hard to deal with it will be. I don't think the doppelganger can drop the banner, right? And I can't remember. Or as I say, I'm not sure. I think a doppelganger can use the rally, at least. Yeah, here we go, unexpected guests and bunch of ghosts. We're gonna ignore. Don't kill the ghosts. I mean, we can kill the ghost, like, okay, there's the doppelganger, here we go. He didn't summon the banner, he's dead. Never mind. The doppelganger is easy, no challenge at all. The problem with the doppelganger is the same problem, I mean, this enemy doppelganger, elite doppelganger, they we called. Have the same problem as the doppelganger skill you have in a Dream Mastery. It is just like it's gonna start running around quite a bit. It's hitting you a couple of times and then it's starting running around to hit like a couple of times again.
Not enough energy.
So basically, they're not like sustaining DPS in. But I imagine like the developers will never gonna fix that behavior. Okay, that golem got mind controlled. We're good here.
Need more energy.
No energy for my shield smash, of course. Shield charge, rather to say.
I was jesting earlier, of course. You have me.
Not enough energy.
Let's get to the dead end first. If I had like some very important hours, this ghost will be like quite annoying. I mentioned my Pilgrim build, right? The one we haven't finished yet, which is like an Aiden Mastery plus Hunting Mastery. He has a couple of important hours, like Hour of Tranquility, which is giving him like 33% damage reduction and stuff. So you want to keep that hour intact, and that hour requires quite a lot of mana. And it goes like constantly sapping your mana. So it could be like really hard to keep all of those hours without killing the ghosts. And if you kill the ghosts, you're gonna get the spell, so like which is also gonna remove the hours. So you're getting yourself a dilemma here. Hit the ghost and got the spell, or not hit the ghost and got basically the spell, because you're gonna run out of mana very quickly. Yeah, I feel like the Naden Mastery, our Pilgrim class will be quite annoying. Will be quite annoying playing for him here. Let me grab some water. Dodge block. I actually just like noticed the damage was like 600 something, right? So we block 600 something damage, while my shield can block maximum 881. Plus probably some armor protection stuff, so maybe like 1000 something. Getting closer basically to the point when we not be able to block like anything, or when the enemy damage will exceed the amount of block we can, the amount of damage we can block. We should make this shield well, still useful because we're dealing a damage with it, but questionable at the same time. I don't know, I still think the shield, even if we will not be able to block anything with it, I still think that the shield will be the way better option here than going like dual wielding or something, right? First of all, dual wielding require a lot of, okay, maybe a little bit more points than compared to the shield, right? A little bit more. But shield is just basically giving you like way better stats. Armor protection, physical resistance, piercing, elemental, poison resistance, defensive ability. Way more stats from the shield than like from any other weapon I can get if I want like dual wield. Okay, so we got like only one doppelganger during this maze, and he's no challenge. Now we have a mimer.
Prove yourself. Meet my friend. Hello.
Is immune? Okay.
Oh,
Is that?
stop. How did you? Ugh. Yes, Loki.
No loot, apparently. Okay, that was no challenge. No challenge at all. There's some random snakes still survive my onslaught. Well, probably because it got my control, of course. Gain blame and mind control. I did retool it today to Wrangle, but I actually killed another Viper on the weekends. Found in my potato field. Like bloody Viper. Poisonous snake. I was heroically hunting it down like for like 20 minutes or so through the whole field. And now, like, I think it was a very stupid thing to do. I mean, I just needed to kill it because it'll be like, first of all, harvest season soon, and we need to gather the potato, and like having a snake in the potato, like, very bad. But yeah, it's like hunting it like I did. This also was dangerous because he's like they actually can jump like quite far. Can easily jump to the human face level. On another hand, yesterday I heard, yeah, I think it was yesterday. I heard the news about, I think that the Turkish child. So the girl, 2 years old, was bitten by the snake. By the poison, I reckon it was a poisonous snake or something. So the 2 years old was bitten by the snake, and the girl instead to panic. I mean, she beat the snake back basically killing it as a result. Chaos can also boost our loot meanwhile. But we're getting closer to Suitor. So the plan is to farm Suitor a little bit to gain those the seals for a new dungeon on epic difficulty. That's the plan. You can place your bets right now, guys. How many times I will need to farm Suitor in order to get 2 seals. I have 1 seal on me right now. We need 2 more. Will it take me less than 100 time? That's the question. Place your bets. We'll be able to do it like under 20 tries, or will it actually gonna go over 100? Can we actually go over 100? Is my aversion to farming. In general. Okay, let's go and explore this area a little bit more. Some more snakes. Some water spirits. Come on, kill it. We got mine controlled. What we're interested in here is the chest in this. Under the tree. Okay, no loot. Like 1 hour ago, we had a very good. Oh, I thought we would have a very good loot day, but since the hour passed, we didn't loot any item at all, I think. Oh well, we're probably gonna get plenty of items by farming the Suitor, probably. We'll see how that's gonna go. The good news, fire giants like dying quite easily. Way faster than the frost giants. No challenge. Come on, game. Bring me that challenge. Would ya? That's where we need to go. We want to investigate area down here first. Someone's still frequent over here. I'll take it. More demon dogs. Got mine controlled, unfortunately. So basically no experience for me. Okay, we got that guy man controlled twice already. Come on. Slow down on main control, Wisha. Let's look at all of this area, more or less. Apart from like some random mind controlled guys who left behind. Shield slam all of them. There's a guy like almost dead, but you can't kill him. Okay, he's dead. There's some Gullimanders. I'm gonna bring them to justice, of course. I really wish for mind control. If mind control ended, the creature will die. I really wish for that to be the case. It's just like I keep complaining about it, but even 9% of mind control, it's happening so often. It's just like happening so often. To a very annoying degree. Often. There's a shrine of experience. Is there anything I can do with the shrine of experience? You know what, like I just realized I didn't got the quest item rate from Asgard, did I? Yeah, looks like we didn't got like a quest item from Asgard. Jesus Christ. Really? Really? For that legendary craftsmanship quest? Okay, I need to get to the fountain and then we're gonna go and pick up the item. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Don't know how I can miss it. Okay, there's a fountain. So let's get to the Asgard. And pick up the meat of whatever it's called. The meat of Asgard? Should be this way. The good news is not that. Okay, yeah, there it is. The god. The Mr. God. Keep my meat away from me. In the meat of Walhall. Okay, and then we just like teleport back on a fountain here. Right, there's still a black steel ingot to gather. Yeah, back in the days we actually were I actually was a little bit excited about this legendary craftsmanship quest because we were using it to modify items. Most often to downgrade them rather than upgrade. to the chat glee. That did happen. Nowadays we just like ignoring the legendary craftsmanship quest, apart from experience, of course. Okay, anyway, let's go to the boss fight. The fire shrine. Control the imps, nice. Wait, where's the fire giant doing here? Yeah, I think this is like the second times in general I see like fire giant inside the fire shrine. Usually there's only like those fire ladies here. Usually. So yeah, that's a very rare occasion. Okay, anyway, boss dead, no loot. That's like about to summarize all our today run. Boss dead, but no loot. At least so far. Well, next, okay, so next is Loki. Next is Loki, and I really hope we'll get that Loki 1 from him. Please, game, like at least once. It's been months since we get like a Loki 1 last time, and we got a good idea from the Gunstrop just to put the wand into my storage, so I can use it whenever, on every run if I need. But the question is, will we get it? That's the biggest question. For the next like 3 minutes or so. Okay, let's look like all the enemies here. Nice, take the gold. She'll slam them. One of the giants mind controlled. Okay, anyway, here's go. The Loki actually have some bleeding damage, right? So I technically need to be wary of him.
Stop here! Stop here! I.
Everyone here. But we can kill him like quite. Okay, that was the bleeding damage but I was talking. We can kill him like quite easily with banner. The banner is like minus 50 or 55, 60. Yeah, minus 60 physical resistance. We're doing physical damage, and you saw we were just recruiting this guy for 9k. Like, also we have like 274 additional damage and offensive ability. So like the banner resulted in 9k crits for this guy. Just died like no time at all, but we don't got a lucky wand again. Jesus Christ, for real? I'm just that unlucky. Come on. How could be one person so unlucky? It's like literally like 6 months or something, so we can get that lucky around it all. Right, our previous character, I don't believe we get any on Pilgrim, and other character we played before the Pilgrim, Ritualist, and before Ritualist we played the Channeler. All of them didn't got any wands from Loki. And imagine Loki staying there and laughing, like, give my regards to hell. Oh ha ha ha. That bastard. Or at least we got a blue item here. That's another Nersus armbands. We got one of them today already. A little bit of mind control on that elemental. It's quite a bit of mind control. All of them mind controlled. But anyway, the first floor of the palace down with. 3 more to go before the boss fight. And get into armory next, I believe. Armory. Get the Black Elves. The most annoying type for the elves. Okay. All the mind control tag is also dead. Got a couple of fellas away here. And check the chest, which is actually a trap. On another hand, we have the ways through the level 67 already. So we did got like one level already, from 66 to 67 today, like whole level. Alright. And halfway through another one in about 3 hours. It does feel like slow compared to our previous character when we were using the potion of experience. Like, yeah, it does feel like quite slow. 11.5 in 3 hours. Admittedly, it's like end of epic difficulty, but I feel like we were getting 1 level per hour on legendary difficulty for like our elementalists we played before. And I don't think that's exaggeration on my part. Okay, kill more elves. That one is mind controlled. Now the elves mind controlled. I got the gold. Okay, it's almost all of them. Almost all for a second floor as well. That's all. Got a 3-shot bow from it. Okay. Could be good, depending on affixes. Let's actually check it out. The 3-shot bow. Attack speed, casting speed, not actually that great, is it? Yeah, not good at all. Especially if you're comparing it to Bramblewood bow of a same level. It's like level 25. I got all 5 of them mind controlled, really. We actually, I guess, you wouldn't believe me, but couple of days before we put the Titan Crescent house, we got an achievement of mind controlling like 6 or 8 targets at the same time. For like a long time I played the game already. 1500 hours at least. And only now we got that kind of achievement. We're just speaking of a ridiculousness of this Aphrodite's amulet. And they nerfed it. They nerfed the amulet. They make it mind control chance will be less frequent. It's like only 9% of it. But like I mentioned on a couple of occasions already, this 9% doesn't look like the actual 9%. It's like almost every sort of my attack like resulted in mind control. Every sort non-lethal attack, let's say. How is that like 9%? It's still a mystery to me. And a big one. Okay, lady quarters. That's when we are right at the end of this run. I mean, at the right end of the Ragnarok DLC at least. Like I say, we're gonna farm the Sutra quite a bit. I need those seals to the secret dungeon. So we're doing that. So save, let's go in to the Dark Lands for the Legendary Craftsmanship quest. Let's turn that in before I forgot about it completely.
Ah, you really made You really managed to.
They got a half a bar of experience.
Buy something or get lost.
Sold. Sold all of this. Sold. What about this? Bonus damage and fire damage. Like, I don't really care about that fire damage. I think I'm gonna keep that in my storage anyway.
Don't get lost around here.
The black steel sword does have a decent piercing damage. Don't really want to see that piercing damage in a sword, however. What we need is black steel spike, right? A spear for legendary difficulty for my pilgrim. That's what I would need. Well, those boys are mind controlled meanwhile. Okay, I think all mind controlled. Okay, let's go. Super fight. first stage. Let's put a banner over there. Well, he's dead easy, no challenge at all. But I think what I need is the seals, right? And there's absolutely no loot here. No loot at all. Let's go and kill him few more times. So kill him few more times. We need the seals for the dungeon. Actually, we can also go and try to loot for the seals in before killing him a couple of more times. Let's go to the Helios, right, and loot some more of the Electrum orbs. They also can contain some seals to the new dungeons. I have like almost 500,000 Electrum here. Will be enough for 2 orbs, I believe. Yeah, gonna go for Sibian orb here. 1 and 2. Okay. Got 1 item at least. Got 2 items, but no actually orbs here. So the set usurpation, that's the third. It's actually quite a common loot from Eternal Ember. I think you get in one of those kind of swords from a quest, from one of the side quests anyway. And the Horus Wisdom, the strength level 64 mace, have 19 strength, 14 intelligence, 21 attack speed plus 3 to Naden skill mastery. It does have a good base damage for 146, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll be a thing. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a thing. So let's get back to killing Suter. Unfortunately, we didn't got any seals, right, from my first fight. Okay, so raise the banner of light. This time we're gonna kill him a little bit faster. Like summon everything I can. I saw like 11k damage on him. 11k crits. Okay, is that? What about my loot? No loot at all. Okay. Second try, no loot at all. Going for a third try. So yeah guys, place your bets. How many times is it gonna take me to get some require amount of all the seals? 2 of them actually we need. Will I do it under 20 tries? Or will it be like 100? Or will I just give up? That's also a valid option to vote for. Oh my god, he killed my banner, I'm a fool. Now it's gonna take a little bit more time to kill this boy. Yeah, without his banner we're like not able to do like that much of a damage. I can't move, I'm stuck here. Okay. I was just like stuck in one place.
Need more energy.
The third try and we have nothing, like absolutely nothing. Really? Really, game? Not even like not even like the epic item for legendary. I also noticed I'm forgetting to put my battle awareness, right? I should like keep my aura on. So fighting him with battle awareness, that's why we are taking a little bit more damage than I'm supposed to. Okay, attempt number 4. Here we go. Here we go again.
You want to stop me?
Kill the banner. That bastard. Titan Forum. So attempt number 4. Okay, got a seal. Primary key. And a helmet as well. Okay, nice. Primary key. The thing is I'm not sure what kind of key we need. Do we need a primary? Do we need a secondary and a second and third key? Let's double check.
Oh, it's you!
I have primary key. Oh my god, I don't need fucking primary key. Primary. Primary. Okay, we got a key, but we got a wrong one. 9. 9.
Ta-ta!
Drop it. Okay, going for attempt number 5. Just we got some item from it. Fifth attempt. Well, let's just leave those boys, right? Get as far from here as possible.
How did you get here?
Banner of Light just saying, maybe only barely. Okay, now we're fighting the Banner of Light. Is that number 5 attempt is just a gold. Just a gold. Nope. Attempt number 6. That's my battle awareness. Oh, like get out of here. Get out. Don't need to fight those boys. Oh, wrecked banner. So it's unlucky position for banner. Alright. Just we get an experience from getting that guy. So attempt number 6 yielded me no keys, but 1 blue item at least. Or like a legendary, what it was. That's 7. Attempt number 7. Got the battle awareness here. Go around, go around. I just block 1057 damage, by the way. Good position for a banner. Disappeared right away. So 1057 damage, so that's alarming thing that they dealt so much damage. The good thing is still could actually block it. Colossal form. Okay. So number 7 gave me so much. 1 blue item. Okay. Items is alright. Items are alright. But you know what we really want? We want those seals. Not a primary seal. The secondary and the third chaos seal. Epic chaos seal. That's what we want. Come on, game, would you? Would you kindly? We gotta place a banner right in that eruption. What a fool! Why did you do it again? Like killing him with a banner is so much faster than without it. So that was a 7, right? There was a 7 in temp. Nope. The formula. So given for the 8. So there's a good chance we're getting that 100 attempts before we set. And there's even better chance that there will be then I just stop looting our all and stuff. Stopping to trying to get it. Because it's just taking a ridiculous amount of time. So let's place the banner over here. Placing banner after like this phase probably will make it like the safest option. Apart from the banner light not reaching this position here. Should have reached this one. Dead. Attempt number 8. The yield from it. Nothing. Nothing. Going for number 9. Okay, I'm not planning to do more than 20. Come on, game. Like, really? There's no more than 20. Okay, that's 8, right? Oh, this is 9. I already like forgot the count here. It's 9. Should be 9. Okay, let's say it was 9 all along. So I guess like a banner like somewhere over here. Oh my god. Get to him. He killed the banner. That bastard. Get myself in Colossus form. So attempt number 9. Or 8. 9. Let's say 9. Get 2 green items. Don't care. Okay, 10. Where is my seals? Where is my seals? I really want to go for that dungeon after all. Like in retrospect, like thinking about how we easily got the seals for normal difficulty dungeon, right? We just like randomly looted them from one loot orb, and then like the one we got it from some boss. Like that was easy, no challenge at all. Okay, stay under the banner of light if possible. Got him here. Yeah, like we're not reaching his banner of light from here, from this position. That position was bad. Okay, so number 10. Half the way through of my. Got me like nothing. 11. Going 11. This ain't funny at all. That's why like I hate farming. With all my soul. I just hate farming, especially in Titan Quest. I feel like if this was like a Grim Dawn, I already would have at least like something. Some reason, like well, not for some reason that the items drop rate in Grim Dawn like actually higher than the Titan Quest. There's banner also like again in disastrous position. Yeah, like so it's light not reaching here. And before like we killing the guy over here. Should I go with Colossus for him? Yeah, the banner already disappeared. Okay, that attempt number 11. That got me again nothing. Yeah, sure. Sure. Number 12. Bring me number 12. What a bullshit. At least we're getting some Electrum, not enough to, maybe it will be enough for some loot orbs, maybe? For like lower level loot orbs. But I'm not sure. Maybe I would like try to preserve Electrum for like tomorrow. I'm not think I don't think we're gonna go for Atlantis today. We're just gonna farm this number 11 till 12 and then maybe like Elder Ring straight away. I feel like quite exhausted already. Five hours, 6 hours Satan quest? Did I really say that? Must be a joke. I misleading information. So number 12 gave me I already see there's no seals. Okay. Lucky 13. Let's see if 13 actually will be lucky for us here. We got round, you fool. Got Banner dead. Now's a foolish decision. Got a Titan Thorn. At least we're using some, you know, some health potions here, I mean, when. That kill my summoned warriors, ancestral warriors easy. No challenge at all. It did quite a bit of damage, like, if you saw, there's half of my health dropped down and I almost have like 8k health here. So lucky 13 gave me nothing. Not so lucky after all. Attempt number 14. Like I said, I'm probably if you're not seeing any seal right now, probably not going to do more than 20 attempts here, and then we like switch into Elder Rings right away. We can do so tomorrow will be Atlantis, more farming for seals, and if you gotta farm the seals, we're gonna do those dungeons. I mean, I need the dungeons not only because it's like challenge to redeem my honor and stuff, but because we need that chaos set for this guy, the chaos breastplate. So ideally I want to farm a little bit of dungeons as well. Like our shop here, farming is just unprecedented. I mean, I feel I got a summer cold, you know. I got a summer cold. That's what happened here. So number 14 didn't done nothing. The 15. Any more deaths? Like I do have a total death rate right there. So no, yeah, the answer is no. I mean, it's like really hard to die on Conqueror unless you went into with your low level into a high level dungeon, a new dungeon nonetheless. Unless you're doing something stupid like that and die to the second waves there right away. Unless that happens, it's really hard to die on Conqueror. Unless I completely also like not paying attention to what's going on here. Okay, getting 3 bars away from leveling up here. Level 15 got me like the gold. The gold, really? Not even an item. Okay, like 5 more tries, guys. 5 more tries and Elder Rings right away. Because fuck this. Fuck the farming. How long? It was a 15 boss kill. It was a 15 one. So we're going for a 16. Attempt number 16. I got like 1 primary key so far. But the thing I already have a primary key. So I need something else. Yeah, it's actually around at least 20 minutes. I think. If not 25. Maybe like at least 20 minutes. That's what I feel like. I'm not sure if that's the case, sir. Okay, number 16. Yeah, it took me like an hour first time, mainly because of duplicates. Microsoft saying, okay, we got some item at least, but it's not the thing we're looking for. So they need an portal here. 16 was unsuccessful. 17. 17 has a 7 there. Will we get the luck from a 7? Will that translate to our personal luck? Also, you know, like I noticed that some of those Jains hit me for 1200 damage, and I successfully block it. 1200. You know if like we will be able to block it on a legendary difficulty, because there will be like obviously more damage, right? But so far, like legendary difficulty, I mean Ragnarok. But legendary difficulty any other act, don't believe there will be like more than 1200 damage. The physical damage from any sin. Should be fine with my current shield setup. Okay, number 17, lucky 7, brought me to bunch of gold. No luck at all. Okay, 3 more tries, guys. 3 more tries, I swear. And unless we get in something, we're stopping right away. And number 18. Here we go. Kill, kill, slaughter, kill. The banner of light. It's 11k crit on him. And who's that? So number 18 gave me what exactly? A blue item at least. Okay, 2 more tries so far. If there's no seal. Should be getting a good electrum for this. Can you afford orbs? They also drop keys, I think. I bought 2 more orbs before going here. Didn't got any keys from them. But yeah, 115k so far, electrum. So the boss skill giving me it's times 9. 3200 electrum, I believe. Or 36. Okay, 4 times 9, 36. I'm full. Yeah, we have times 9 right now, multiplier. Okay, 19, and we have no orb, I already see it. 20, last attempt, I swear. Can get back. Yes, I guess like really dealing quite a bit of damage, judging from my like 900 something block. I didn't mean to drop my banner. You fool! Why did you drop a banner? Now we're gonna spend more time like killing this guy here. Was a mistake. Go kill Slaughter. Okay, last attempt to get some primary keys. Primary epic keys. Not the primary, please. Fuck you. Really? Primary key? Yeah, okay, so like we got like 20 attempts. We got 2 keys, both of them primary. And I already had a primary key from somewhere already. So like basically half an hour spent doing nothing. Fuck this farming. Okay, let's go and put the stuff into storage at least. Check out all those like loot items we got from those 20 suitor kills. Maybe there's actually something good there. Maybe. So start with like green items first. Sold of this. I already saw some items I never saw before, which is a good indication. But yeah, let's see what we got.
Transport east to Illyria, west to Iberia.
Yeah, and I'm also pretty sure that the Terraria key, the third key was my last one to drop. I wonder if primaries have a higher drop chance. Could be, you know, like it could be right about that. So we got a bristleback helmet. Already had one of that today. We got the Trunks of Mogon, which is like actually a decent item. It does have a good resistances. I was considering it for my resistances. It also have defense ability quite a bit. here. I did use it on a couple of builds in the past, so it's not a bad drop. I've got Order Sombring, level 36 reduction armor for 60, which is like absolutely not good. So yes, that's not good. Got a Rig Nabscanner or whatever it's called. Level 54, that's the first time I see this amulet. 49% resistance, 51 reducing entrapment duration, 77 dexterity, a little bit of defensive ability, 135 and plus 15 to roll speed, plus 1 to rogue and earth mastery skills. I wouldn't say it's that good, but if you're playing for rogue and earth mastery somehow, and you need that additional dexterity and plus 1 to all skills, I still don't think that's good. Never mind. The Brock's gift level 54 mains for 173 base damage, already not good. Does have some percent damage and 30 attack speed, minus 20 recharge, which is looking stats wise looking decent, but like 173 for level 54 base damage. That's putting me off. And the Silver Charms of Cassandra, this is the first time I see this item. Elemental Poison Resistance, plus 1 skill and Dream Mastery. Doesn't look that good. Doesn't look that good. Okay, like among the other things, we got like well in total, including the farming and opening loot orbs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 items, which is like not good, not that bad for 3.5 hours. But the thing we wanted to do is getting those epic cow skis, 2 of them, and we just farmed it for half an hour. Maybe like some of you thinking that half an hour farming is not that much, but for me as a streamer, since I'm like spending it for taking the time from other game to stream, doing farming like that for so long without any result, it's devastating for my morale. No joking here. That's the thing. We'll do probably a little bit more farming yesterday. I really want to get to the epic dungeon. In any case, that will be all for Titan Quest. So we didn't change anything on our gear. Like we have everything the same here. And also the gear change will be probably legendary difficulty. So skill-wise, we added a couple of skill points. So Warfare Stand stood the same, and we added a couple of points to defensive reaction and adrenaline and silence. That's like all we did today. Also, Handmaid here. Welcome. Thank you very much for following. Appreciate that. Yeah, and because of everyone for farms taking time from like other games. But it's like, I don't know. I feel in the farming itself, like for me, it's like, you know my stance on farming.
You'll never take me alive, you robotic son bitch!
Yeah, you're never gonna take me alive. In any case, guys, we're gonna continue with Titan Quest tomorrow. We're gonna get the epic difficulty done and maybe like some legendary. We'll see depending on time. How much time we're gonna actually spend farming. If I will be not too lazy in the case of saying. Today we're not gonna play a Reef Breaker. I still feeling a little bit sick. Not a little bit, decent amount sick. I actually felt like a couple of hours ago I felt like my body temperature was rising. Now I'm feeling more or less okay. But let's be on the safe side and get something relaxing as the Elder Ring, my very first playthrough. The Christoph saying can drop your key if you want. I actually do, mate. Please do. that will help the community a lot. And my mental state as well. Yeah, I'm gonna take you on that offer. Don't have legend rounds. Like we don't need legends then yet.